Hello, my name is Lauren Tucker, and this is my visual programming Project 3. I built a password log that could be used to store passwords for different websites and apps, and edit them, delete them, and view details such as a note. And here is my main form, where I decided to keep the design simple with just a data grid view to show the saved passwords, and then 4 buttons for adding, editing, deleting, and then viewing details of the passwords. And then you can see in my next file, I wired all the buttons, and then each button calls one of the CRUD methods, the create, read, update, delete methods, through the password manager class. And I will open my solution explorer to show the different classes and folders I created. One of the things I did was create a password entry class inside this models folder, and this includes properties like ID, website, username, the password value, and notes. And I can show that here. And then next, I created a services folder, as you saw here, which includes 2 classes, database manager and password manager. And the database manager is to make sure that the SQLite file exists and that the password table gets created in case it does not. And it also returns the connection to communicate with the SQLite, as you can see. And then the password manager performs the CRUD operations, and I can show you. I decided to use the get all method to load everything from the database and convert every row into a password entry object. And then I also used the concept of abstraction, which is to hide the complex parts of code and expose the parts that we need from the lectures. And although my form does not talk directly to the database, it talks directly to password manager, and that made it run nicely. And then next, I created a add and edit form, as you can see here. This is just in addition to the user interface to make sure that it was working properly and looked clean. And then I also have a details form here, which was just simple to display the properties of each password and entry in one label, as you can see. And then all in all, you can see that my project uses a Windows form user interface and C# classes, object-oriented programming, SQLite database in order to save the data, and CRUD operations for the buttons, and the small helper forms for adding and viewing the entries that you input. All in all, this project taught me a lot about using multiple classes to help organize your project and keep it clean, and that can work even for a small project like this. Thank you for watching.